Hello, and welcome to AP Human Geography, Chapter 2, Part 1 of Population and Health by the educators of Orange County. To begin, demography is the study of populations. Demography is used by business people, politicians, studiers of epidemiology, and many more. Throughout this video, we will discuss and touch upon the topics that contribute to the study of demography. Firstly, we have population density. Population density is a measure of total population relative to land size, assuming there is an equal distribution of people throughout the land space. Three types of population densities are arithmetic density, physiological density, and agricultural density. Arithmetic density is the number of people per unit of land space. It is good for the general idea and population on a small scale, but it does not account for the uneven distribution of the people. This map displays the population distribution of Egypt. It shows where the population clusters and where it is dispersed. If this map displayed arithmetic density, it would not display the distribution, only the number of people per unit of land space. Physiological density is the number of people per unit of arable land. Arable land is agriculturally productive land. It is good for the general idea of how many people have associations with agriculture, but it does not account for the uneven distribution of people, just like in arithmetic density. Agricultural density is the number of farmers per unit of arable land. It is good for giving a general idea on how many people rely on agriculture, but it is difficult to gather information in areas dependent on agriculture. Areas dependent on agriculture are usually undeveloped or developing, which means that they have less access or less use of technology, making it more difficult to gather information. To continue, population distribution is the arrangement of people on Earth's surface. Geographers often use dot maps to show the distribution of populations. Each dot represents a certain number of people. Dot maps can display people on a small or large scale. This map shows the dot distribution of Australia. One can use dot maps to determine where the population is clustered and dispersed. For example, in Australia, the population is clustered along the east coast. As we dive into world population distribution and density, notice, where do people tend to cluster? Which areas have higher and lower arithmetic, physiological, and agricultural densities? How do the spatial patterns vary in different countries? And does technology and agriculture relate to spatial distribution? There are four main population densities on Earth's surface. The first one is East Asia. In East Asia, most people are clustered in China, Japan, and Korea. East Asia is home to a quarter of the world's population, and China itself exceeds 1.4 billion people. In East Asia, people are clustered around large cities such as Shanghai, Seoul, Tokyo, etc., global cities such as central business districts, and river valleys such as the Yellow River and the Yangtze River. Considering agricultural and physiological density, River valleys provide very fertile land. The second population density is South Asia. In South Asia, people are mostly clustered in India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, and Sri Lanka. South Asia is home to a quarter of the world's population, and most of them are located in India, with just under a 1.3 billion population. People are clustered around coasts and water, such as the Indus River and the Ganges River, and natural boundaries, such as the Himalaya Mountains and the Indus River Valley in Pakistan. The third population density cluster is in Europe. It is an axis of clustering from Great Britain to Russia, Germany, Poland, Ukraine, Belarus, France, Italy, Netherlands, and Belgium. There are over 715 million inhabitants in the European cluster. The residents clustered around coalfields and urban areas. Due to industrialization and development, urban areas provide much better career opportunities than the rural or suburban areas. The fourth population density is in North America. Most people are clustered along the east coast of the United States, such as New York, Pennsylvania, Boston, and etc. Additionally, in Los Angeles and some cities in Canada, most people are clustered in urban cities for business opportunities and high level of development, global cities where there are many international activities and interactions, and where agriculture accounts for a very minute percentage of the land. In conclusion, you may refer to these two textbooks for more information. Thank you for watching AP Human Geography, Chapter 2, Part 1 of Population and Health.